All right, let's get back to work. Hey, yesterday, those people that had the cameos on the Big Bang Theory, they cannot be as intelligent as someone like Jesus Christ or Muhammad of Mecca or Haile Selassie or Judah Krishnamurti. We don't have lots of stories and written documentation describing their lives, Nobel Prize laureate winning lives, and how they're going to help the human race save the world and save itself from their own selfishness and their own vanity. Okay? So they're not going to be on their own, okay, as intelligent as someone like myself. They're not born that way. They're not the Ark of the Covenant. They're not born with the proper heart. Okay. And it's not really the heart, it's the way the mind, the way the soul affects the mind and the heart. Okay. The heart, is a blood pump, okay, for the mind. And if the heart is horrible or selfish, it destroys, uh, it pumps blood to a mind that destroys the what's provided for the glory of God for the soul to inherit, to provide life for the temple, right? So, the people on TV, as the thing with Michael Penix's and Chris Collinsworth say, oh, that's, it's his heart. It's like, it's a blood pump that pumps to the mind. Is the soul free from money? Okay, well, then it's not that impressive. It's just trying to boost his draft status to get more money. Okay. Well, I'm being like George Smoot, Francis Arnold, and Kip Thorne. Okay. That's why you all need a babysitter. Like on that Oppenheimer movie, you need to turn around. Finish it, Flavisham. You're just going to have to kill me. I'll kill your daughter. You're creating the nuclear weapon, asshole. You're going to kill my daughter anyway. I know you. We've met before. Life's eternal and grace is infinite, right? So you get people on TV that will use Haile Selassie for tribalism, but won't get up and say he's the Messiah. Let's all live the Lord's Prayer, right? I know. I watched the Jimmy Kimmel show. Okay, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Said every day people will lie to God. What makes you think they will lie to you? And she's found that to be true. It's like God's omniscient and omnipotent. How can you lie to God? You don't even understand the meaning of the word God. You don't even understand the lessons and the love of the Messiah. I know they've been corrupted by the CIA, but all you have to do is ask in prayer and he will talk to you. But they don't listen. Well, they don't have to listen to Haile Selassie in prayer. They just have to pick up the YouTube and their phone and go, hey, the Messiah's talking about us. Well, yeah, he needs us to stand up for the Lord's Prayer so we can help save our own children from our own egos, right? And so, what's important right now? Okay, you need to turn around and tell all the jocks you're not going to make the bomb, and you're going to, you know what I mean? And that doesn't happen. Okay, they're building these robots. They think they're confident, saying and everything they say. You say, okay, do you see what's happening there? The little blonde girl, it has to love and all that. And you're saying AI is not capable, but AI is capable, okay, of understanding the reflection of love. It's the commands. The commands has to be proper. And when the commands are proper, okay, the AI has to have a baseline, a standard of, okay, this guy that went to Sierra Vista, that had the stepdaughter sexually abused by the military, and then Silicon Valley came in to take over, and it just got worse instead of better. This guy, Earl in New Mexico, he's the real deal. He's like Sun Yat-sen. He's like D.T. Suzuki. He's like Judah Christian. He's one of those guys. Okay. So we're going to need a babysitter with our robotics and our drones technology and our supercomputer. And the whole thing about it can do all this math, all this. That's not important, okay, of how fast it can do math. The only reason you're using math is to compete with each other and beat each other up on a video game, Mortal Kombat. That's why they did it, okay? The only reason you should use mathematics is to move ahead of somebody that will try to kill you because they're violent and selfish and don't know how to love and rest properly, okay? It's not pressure that makes us do better. It's understanding how to love and get up and do what we need lovingly to continue life. So you get up and do your exercise in a healthy manner, and your exercise is a lot of times, most of the times, is bringing in the sheaves and doing what you need so you can reap the rewards of your labor, of the fruits of your labor, right? And then when you do that, it's how you rest that makes you healthy. It's not how you stress, because you don't need to stress if you all get together and let's all gather down to the river. If you all do it together and you do it in a healthy manner, and then you have healthy food and healthy rest and healthy love and faithful love, and then you're so strong and healthy. It's those people. I could outrun everybody. I had agility to do things Simone Biles couldn't do, and she trained to do it for years. Okay. I would slow down on my training because Jesus wanted me to be sitting on the couch. Mom's mom throws a knife, and it's like, how'd you do that? It's like reflex. I am Duran Duran. What can I say? The reflex is a lonely time sitting by the phone. So, I could do stuff that they trained for years and couldn't do just off of reflex because it needed to be done because I'm a lover. Okay. Simone Biles and them, they can't. Okay. She's not the Messiah. Okay. And now, because of what her business partners have done to my body, and I'm 58 years old, I can still get up and ball better than most 58-year-olds that are in better shape than me. Okay. I'm smoother. I got better moves. I got better dance moves and stuff. I look almost silly doing it because of my fat body that looks like it's about to die. Okay. But trust me, better dance and basketball moves than Kyrie Irving. Okay. And I'd have whooped his ass. Okay. Trust me, I'd have whooped his ass. I'm like, you're good, dog. It's okay. Yeah. I'm going to retire. I'm only going to play for 4 years, so you're going to have a chance to win some championships, right? As long as but if you're my teammate, hey, maybe you could get traded and play for the Suns with me and Charles. He's not as big of a pain in the ass anymore. No, I straightened that motherfucker. Hey, it's this thing walking up, it's like, he's only 5'11" and 165 pounds, but he's scary when you do bad things. He will set you down and, you better get yourself straight, man. Look at your daughter. Okay. You hurt your daughter, I'm going to bust your balls. Okay. All right. You do everything right by your daughter. She didn't ask for you to have sex with her mommy and you did it. Okay. You're going to honor that decision, and you're going to love that choice to bring life into the world and love that life. So she's a loving person. Okay, you're going to stay home on Saturday and watch Disney movies with your daughter instead of go to the bar with the idiots. Yes, you are. And after we win the 4 championships, you're going to continue 6 months, Charles. 6 fucking months. I'm right here. Okay? Trust me, he'd be a completely different man if the Mormon church didn't. But that wasn't meant to happen, guys. He's going to be a completely different man right here, right now. Because I'm the Messiah and they're all liars, right? And apparently, Fred Smoot, Kip Thorne, Francis Arnold, the Wong kid, the other girl, they all need a babysitter. Okay? And a standard of human, faithful, loving behavior to make sure that their Stanley Kubrick stuff doesn't go all Stanley Kubrick, because he's a paranoid schizophrenic, because he's dealing with paranoid schizophrenic. It's a group. Like I told Jeff Bezos yesterday. It's a group. My dreams last night, The whole thing, Amy put me through it. Steffi didn't. No, Steffi was cool. She was, but then, she wasn't the dickest black guys who's bigger, because there are white guys who got just as big dicks or bigger dicks than a lot of black guys. It's not a dick measuring contest. You either you love the person that you're with and you appreciate them, Because I remember telling Amy that I've had women with lots better bodies and personalities and that wanted to be my wife for life and would have been happy with me and been faithful because I'm such a faithful and good guy. Okay. She wanted Howard Stern. And I'm like, he's a fucking loser. Okay. But she was raised. That's what's cool. Okay, that Howard Stern's being a cool husband. You got to be the wife that could handle the lifestyle of Howard Stern. It's like, who no one should want to handle the lifestyle of Howard Stern. Howard Stern is a fucking idiot who doesn't respect his wife and her children and wouldn't stand up to live the Lord's Prayer if you held a gun to his fucking retarded head. Okay, Howard Stern and Snoop Dogg and Nelly and all the people that she grew up admiring and stuff like that are worthless when it comes to establishing a kingdom of heaven here on earth. So we can all live the Lord's Prayer. They're completely worthless. They proved it beyond any reasonable doubt. It's like peanut butter on jelly on gold, right? You can't use men like them to stand up to the Philistines so we won't be mind raped in our dreams by these pervert scientists in the Mesilla Valley, right? Okay, I'm going to load this one up. The world needs Jesus Christ, and his spirit is eternal. And during the apocalypse, like Michael Youssef said, it's Earl, born of Ralph and Mary, outside of the Trinity site. That's the babysitter for technology to keep us all safe from your egos. Elon, you're Musk. All right, love you guys very much.